Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews and another action movie night. Tonight, I'll be reviewing Darkman, released in 1990. Directed by Sam Raimi, from a script by Chuck Ferrer, Sam Raimi, Ivan Raimi, Daniel Golden, and Joshua Golden. Starring Liam Neeson, Frances McDormand, Colin Friels, Larry Drake, Ted Raimi, Dan Hicks, Nicholas Worth, and Jenny Agutter. Now, many people will consider Spider-Man or Spider-Man 2 as Sam Raimi's best superhero films. To me, it's this film. To me, I don't think any of the other films ever were as good as this one. Liam Neeson as Peyton Westlake is absolutely excellent. And the fact that Sam Raimi was able to merge horror with the superhero elements. This has vibes of Hammer's films such as Phantom of the Opera and other films in that vein. And then it has those superhero elements. And the cast around Liam Neeson, not only is he great when he's playing Peyton Westlake, but he is incredible when Larry Drake's villain ends up disfiguring him to where he has to use his scientific skills to make these masks that look just like real people to get his revenge against them. And his performance as Darkman in here is equally as good as his opening early moments as Peyton himself. And then we got to get to Larry Drake. Larry Drake as Robert G. Durant is just totally awesome as this villain. I mean, he just puts so much into this character, and his portrayal of this leader of this gangster group is just absolutely perfect. As is Colin Friels, as basically his secret boss who he's answering to. Colin Friels plays him really subtly early in the film, but as the film progresses, he does get a little bit more over the top. And by the end of the film, for the finale, he is fully in villain mode. And I don't know if I fully go along with that. It might be one of the weaker parts of the film, is that he was really strong early playing this character, and then as it got to the end, when he's doing the more over-the-top villain role, it kind of loses what his character had early in the film. But as the love interest, Frances McDormand is amazing. She is beautiful. She is loving toward him. When she thinks she loses him, you feel her heartbreak. And then when she thinks she has him back, and then she realizes what Durant and Strack have done to him, it is excellently done. And playing Durant's henchmen, you have people like Ted Raimi, Nicholas Worth, and Dan Hicks. And each one of them is excellent in their own right. I've liked all three of these actors in everything that I've seen them in, and they are excellent in their portrayals of their characters. Jenny Agutter makes an appearance as this burn doctor in this one sequence, and she stands out. I just wish that we would have saw more of her in this film or in later films in this franchise, because it did become a franchise, and I will get to some of those other ones in future reviews. I promise you that. Because I absolutely love the Darkman storyline that Sam Raimi has created here. As I said before, Liam Neeson just is excellent with the different types of personalities that he comes out with for this character. His impersonating of the villains to try and get them to turn on each other is totally a cool moment in there. And I just love how, like, Nicholas Worth as Paulie, how he gets them to basically kill him. And he was their strongest member, basically, or one of them, you know. So it really was a brilliant strategic move from Peyton, and it just shows how smart he was as a character. The whole finale where the helicopter sequence and everything leading up to the big construction of the skyscraper area finale, it is just so well executed, except for, like I said, Colin Friels' over-the-top performance there in that moment. And from what I hear, some of the dialogue that you hear from Darkman during the finale isn't even Liam Neeson. It is Bruce Campbell, who, by the way, makes an actual appearance in the end of the film when Peyton walks away and puts on a new mask. And when he looks back to the camera, there is Bruce. Now, Sam Raimi did want Bruce to play Peyton originally for this film, but Universal, being dipshits that they are, thought that he wasn't a big enough name. And at the time, even Liam Neeson wasn't a really big name. It makes no sense why they picked Liam Neeson for this, but I'm not totally against him in the role because I love him in the character. But it would have been interesting to see what would have happened had Sam Raimi gotten his way and got Bruce Campbell playing Peyton Westlake / Darkman in this film. But as you can see, I am totally in love with this film. So my final review of Darkman. I am going to give this film a 9.7 out of 10. This is definitely one of the most unique and badass superhero films ever. And that includes a lot of films. So what do you guys think of Darkman? Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? Let me know in those comments down below. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos just like this one. And while you're by the subscribe button, click that join button and become a Dark Knight fan. As a Dark Knight Fan Plus member, you have access to an area on the channel right now where you can request a movie, TV series, or ranking video of your choosing. And when that video goes live, it will go up for all Plus members to view prior to it coming to the channel for all subscribers. So if you want to get interactive and help get more reviews on this channel, now is your chance. Well, that's it for another action movie night. If you missed last week's action movie night, check out the link above to get caught up on that one. And if you've missed any other videos, check out this down here where you can watch a playlist of any of our action movie nights that you have missed.